Hello, hello, welcome. I got a little bit of April time to myself, so I thought I would crank out a fun little video, show you guys about farm beads in case you guys don't know. They're real trendy, everybody loves them, people use them for all kinds of different just its own like decoration kind of a thing, or you know, like you'll see them on people's coffee tables. I've seen people drape them around like picture frames, wine bottles, all kinds of fun stuff. But anyway, this is how you make those cute little things. So I just wanted to take a second to show you how I paint them. There's lots of different ways to do it. I've seen people put them in bowls with a little bit of water and just kind of like swirl them around, hoping for the best there. It looks like my crew may have just shown back up. So this might be a really short live. Or not a live, a video. But anyway, so these are farm beads, right? So they're just wooden beads. You can buy them on Amazon, you can buy them at craft shows and all that kind of stuff. These larger ones are 22 millimeters. Their sizes are millimeters, right? So the larger ones are 22, and then the smaller ones I'm gonna use are 16, right? So you can see the size difference there. Awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna do all the larger ones in black because I'm kind of going for like a, I think for this one I'm gonna do almost like a Halloween kind of a style, right? So I told you, can you hear that? My crew's back. But anyway, so kind of like a Halloween style. So these are all gonna be black, and then the smaller ones I'm gonna do half in orange, half in green. That's the plan, that's the plan. But anyway, this is how easy this is, right? Just take some of your trusty craft paint, I don't know if I've used this orange yet. I had a little plastic on it there. But anyway, take it, make sure you shake it up pretty good, right? I'm just using the lid of like a Tupperware style thing. Whenever you're camping, you have to be resourceful. Use what you got, you know what I mean? We're not in our regular craft space. So I'm just gonna squirt some of this paint on here. This color is Spiced Carrot, again with the Apple Barrel brand. It's my favorite. I do apologize that everything's backwards. Maybe I should just show you the color. It's called Spiced Carrot. Yeah, I do apologize. My video's backwards, but just seems to be the best way to do it in the camper. In the camper, right? So here we go. So just take a little bit of that paint, put it on some something that holds paint, and then are the girls outside? And then you just get to painting it. I just hold them in my hand. You get a little bit messy, but it's no big deal. And cover it the best that you can. You will go back in once your first layer dries a little bit, and then touch up those edges. So you don't have to worry about getting everything. You are gonna go back. It is a two-part process, but cover it the best you can, even your fingers if you have to, it's okay. Just go in with a wet wipe or a paper towel and clean them up later. No big deal. That's what I love about this Apple Barrel craft paint. These acrylic craft paints clean up really well, right? So then you just paint it up and then just set it on your paper towel and let it dry. And then you just keep going. So I need 8 of the orange ones. So there's 1. Yeah, and then you just keep going. And then whenever you're all said and done with it, we're gonna put a super fun tag on the end of it. String some jute up in there, make it a true strand. So that's what we're doing. Are the girls beach partying it up, or are they outside? Beach party, beach party. They went back for some more beach party fun. I was like, I think I've had enough sun for the day. I do. So my husband was kind enough to take Lily and her friend down back to the beach party for a little fun in the water. Are there a lot of people down there? Everybody's down there except for me, because I'm painting beads. That's okay. Like I said, I may have had enough sun for one day. I just keep painting. So anyway, I hope you guys are having an awesome day. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. All right, so it takes a little bit of time to get it done, but it's totally cool. And you can find these pre-made on like Etsy or different places like that, but I'm telling you, people sell them for like 30 bucks, 25, 30 bucks. You can buy these beads for a lot less than that, and you can customize them to whatever color you want. Plus, it's just a fun little craft. And then not only do you get, you know, the personal satisfaction of making your own craft, saving yourself a tremendous amount of money, but then you also get to, like I said, customize them. You make them whatever color you want. If you don't like orange, then you could make them brown. You can make them any color, you know. And what's cool is that you can make them for all the holidays. I made a handful of them for 4th of July, so obviously like the red, white, and blue kind of trend there. And that was fun, you know. So I should one day sit down and just make a whole bunch in different colors. That way when I'm ready to string them all together, I just have a whole bunch of color options. But I find it's way more fun to just do it as I go. So that's what I'm doing. Yeah. So, whoa, I'm just setting them on my paper plate here and letting them dry. I am. All right, and then, so these are our tags. This is what I think. These tags look a little bit big, so I could cut them down, just score them and make them a little bit shorter. Or at home, I actually have some like little wooden tags that are in the shapes circles, little bitty rectangles that are fun. I even have some like more decorative style ones, some that look like pumpkins. I think I even found some that look like turkeys for later, like Thanksgiving. How cute would that be on your like part of your Thanksgiving centerpiece? And then whenever all your family and friends come over and are like, ooh, that's adorable, you can be like, yeah, I know, I made it. And that makes it even more fun. So let's just keep a painting away here, Yeah, so far this weekend has been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more of the orange ones to go. So far this weekend has been, it's been relaxing, but very, very fun. Hopefully you guys caught my my brief little mini live down by the pool, and you saw the kangaroo jumper, the bouncy pillow popped. It did, and that is very tragic. That is a fan favorite at Lost Valley. The kids love it. It's super cool. I've been on it very briefly, very, very briefly. It's not really, although I see a ton of adults jumping on it, but man, it's not exactly the easiest thing for a tall person, especially to stay stable on. But what's cool is if you fall down, it's basically just falling into a big, like a giant air mattress, you know? So it's not like you're gonna get hurt as long as you don't fall off of it and like roll down, which I have seen people do also. So I guess that depends on the amount of fun you've had before you get on the old bouncy pillow, right? Okay, so there's the last of our orange, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. I'm gonna put this, speaking of resourceful, I'm just using an empty juice container with a little bit of water there to keep my brushes wet. Just looking for something to, I think I'll be all right. I might grab a quick little towel just to dry, because I don't want my orange to get inside my green. I don't. But anyway, all right, let's crank out these green ones and then we'll be on our way. Oh. Enjoying a glass of wine in my peace and quiet and craft time. So cheers to you. If you're out there, cheers to you. A little bit of Riesling for my afternoon. Actually, it's like almost early evening, so days flying by. I have 2 greens that I'm trying to decide. Do I want to do a darker green or a lighter green? The lighter green is called Sour Apple, and the darker one is a True Kelly green. I think I'm gonna go in with the lighter green. Mix it up a little bit, see if I can get it open. That would be awesome. See if I can get my paint open. I have to go in with some scissors to crack it. Usually they have like a cut line on these, but I can't seem to find it. So I'm just peeling away here. Sorry for the struggle. Oh. We've almost got it. Almost got it. Somewhere in my craft box, there they are, is a little pair of scissors. I packed up a little box of craft fun. Yeah, so there's that. Oh my gosh, guys. Okay, so perfect yet imperfect, depending on how you want to look at it. Timing. So we're packed up. We're all like geared up to go. Again, same method, just shake it. And then I just went in an opposite corner so they don't mix, right? Just squirt some in there. Are all packed up, right? Yesterday, getting ready to go. And I knew that I had a package being delivered, and according to the tracking information that they sent me, it was supposed to arrive by 9 p.m. And I was like, oh, we'll be gone by then, and I really don't want these packages sitting, not that I'm afraid my neighbors would steal them, but I don't want them to sit outside in case it rains or in case it gets incredibly hot or something. And you just never know. Some random person might make their way. Anyway, I was like, no, I don't want, we're talking like some pretty heavy merchandise here. Things that I have been waiting for a while now. My new fall transfers are in that box, and some super cool surfaces that I've been waiting a while for. So yeah, I was like, man, getting ready to go. The truck's already all packed up, and we're legit like walking out the door in order to get in the truck to start driving down here. And lo and behold, who pulls up in my driveway? The UPS guy. I was like, stop, hold on, I gotta go get these. I gotta go get these boxes inside before we go. So that pushed us like, I don't know, maybe two or 3 minutes behind schedule, but it was like seriously the most perfect timing, because I would have been worried about my stuff all weekend long if it didn't happen that soon. So kudos to you, my UPS men. There were two of them. There were two guys. Actually, these boxes were, the one wasn't terrible. The one was huge. I'm guessing that's the one that has all my surfaces in it, because it was very heavy. It was very heavy. So it's got, it also was like longer, right? So it would also have like some of the bigger transfers in it. It actually might have all the transfers in it. It's hard to say. But anyway, it was very, very heavy. So I got it inside, all secured on my dining room table. I did not get the chance to open them though. So sad but true. But it does give me something to look forward to when I get home, other than just dirty camping laundry, you know, because that's always fun. It is part of the deal though, between the towels and just the regular clothes that you're wearing. You've got 4 days of dirty clothes for all of us, and then the swimsuits, the towels, all that goes along with camping. So it does add up, but it's fine. It's totally worth it. But aside from that, I now have something super cool to look forward to. I am going to crack into those boxes as soon as I get home. I need a little water. I do. I need a little bit of water. I'm afraid that orange is going to get into my green, so I'm just going to clean up my fingers, right? Like I said, we're camping, so you got to use what you got. Use what you've got. Yeah. So the some of the surfaces that are in there are the brand new 5x5 double-sided box frames. They came out in our last launch, and unfortunately, or fortunately, again, depending on how you want to look at it, they are wildly popular. So when they come in restock, you legit have to get on the website and order them as soon as possible, ASAP, if you want them. So I did that the second time around. The initial catalog launch, there were so many things that I wanted, and it just took me forever to like go through and like fill up my cart and do all that kind of stuff where I missed out. So when they came back in stock, I was like, I have to have them. There are some adorable 5x5 Halloween fall phrases that fit perfectly on them. So I got that transfer in the box, and I got all of those frames. So I will be doing those very, very soon. Definitely one day this week on a regular live from my basement, from my craft room. Yes. So I just can't wait, you know. I mean, I'm not ready to go home yet by any means. I'm still enjoying our time out here, but I can't wait to use them. But anyway, like I was saying, it was like the perfect timing. You guys can probably sympathize, you know, you make an order from like Amazon or any of your favorite stores, and then UPS sends you, or whoever sends you like the tracking information. I got a hair in that one. So you watch it. Just keep on tracking, and then the magic time comes where it's like, it is arriving today by whatever, 6 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. So you're just sitting there waiting for your stuff, and then whenever it comes, it's like the most glorious moment ever. It is for me anyway. I would imagine that some of you guys are online shoppers, so you can sympathize with it. I think this year everybody's kind of turned into somewhat of an online shopper. They kind of limited our normal shopping, whatever, you know, like your in-store retail quite a bit. So I think a lot of people who weren't online shoppers prior to 2020 have definitely figured out how to use that feature, right? I think they have, so you guys know. There's a lot of like hilarious memes out there about like people sitting there waiting for their packages by the door. I think they're funny, and I get it. I mean, I'm right there with you. I completely understand. When I know I've got something super cool coming in the mail, it could not come any faster. I wait and wait and wait. So that's what happened on my Friday on my way down here. My daughter and husband were like, what is the big deal? And I was like, I can see the FedEx guy coming, or the UPS. I think it was UPS. I don't think it was FedEx. It doesn't matter. Whomever the mail person is that brought my package, I love you. Thank you for being kind to it too. It came beautifully. Sometimes when you get those boxes in the mail, they're all like crunched up on the corners, and you're like, did you guys play soccer with my package on the way here? I mean, during lunch, did you decide that we should kick around April's package or what? But this did not happen with this one. It was beautiful, in beautiful shape, and I, like I said, cannot wait to get into it. I almost opened it, but the crew was ready to leave, and I figured that will give us something to do later on. So anyway, thank you guys for sticking this out. I know it's probably not it's not like we're skydiving or anything like that. It's not the most exciting thing to watch, but it is kind of a cool trick. Like I said, all right, so I have seen people put like decent quantities of beads in either like a Tupperware type container, you know, like a throwaway plastic container, with their craft paint. If you're gonna go that route, add just a little bit though. Don't go overboard. Just add a little bit of water to kind of thin out the craft paint a bit, and then you just get to rolling and shaking, and they roll over, kind of like that marble art. Have you guys ever done the marble art? That is that's fun. If you haven't, that's just a cool kid, especially if you got little kid crafts. So, but it's the same idea. You just get marbles, cardboard box or something along those lines, right? And a piece of paper. So take your paper and tape it down into the bottom of like your box, or you could even use one of those like cheap cake pans that you can get from like the Dollar Tree, you know, like, or the dollar store, something that's only gonna cost you like $1 or something like that, because I mean, obviously you're not gonna be cooking cake in it once you're done like slinging paint all over it. But anyway, something disposable, or something that you're just gonna continue to use. We actually have a box that we do our marble art in. Just let it dry, and then you can use it over and over again if you got a place to store it, or if it's just gonna be a one-time craft, just pitch it. But anyway, so you tape your paper down in the bottom of it, get marbles, you know, similar to this, squirt some different colors like in a container like this, run your marbles through them, right, just like this, so they get somewhat coated, then dump it into the box. Just that simple. You just dump, but try not to like get all the excess, right? So be careful, don't use a tremendous amount of paint, right? Or you could just pick them up individually, whatever you want to do. Dump them on your paper, and then just get to rolling, and the colors will blend. They'll make fun little swirlies. Easy, super cool, abstract kind of art. The children love it because you never know what sort of design you're gonna get. It's awesome. All right, so in that time, we finished up our greens. Our oranges are probably about dry. I just don't want the black to get mixed up in there. All right, so I'm gonna try to just scoot my greens over so I got a place to put the black ones. And I will get to painting the black ones. Yep, same process. Oh no. And then, okay, so whenever we're done, I think I showed you guys this though. It is similar to making, my daughter's friend is like, ooh, you're making jewelry. No, but it's kind of the same process. You know, if you want to look at these as the beads, and then just take your jute. I think you guys have seen me string up beads before. My trick is that on the end, take either some painter's tape or even just some scotch tape, something that you can just make kind of like a shoelace end with. That way it's easy for you to like string them through. And then just go in your design. I'm going big, small, big, small, big, small, and obviously rotating my smalls between orange and green, orange and green. And then you're done. Tie a little knot off into the end just to secure them so the beads don't move. You can either take then and do, you know, like once you have the end, you can just do kind of a loop where you go in this style. I didn't do that quite right, but anyway, go in and make kind of a loop like that, like such, right? So then you can have something to hang it on. If you're looking to put it on, you know, like a picture frame or, you know, if you're going to do a wine bottle or something like that, make sure your loop's big enough to go around, and then it can just kind of dangle on that end. Or you can use a tag for the end. You can use pom-poms on them. The options are truly endless. You can make it however you want. You can do a little bit of searching on my page. I think I have a few that I've made that I have posted just pictures of. Or just for inspiration, get on like Pinterest or Etsy or one of those like type places. Just type in farm bead, farm, F-A-R-M, bead, B-E-A-D, farm bead strands, and just look. There are people doing some amazing things. But like I said, those ones on Etsy that I've looked at, because I have done a little bit of research just to get some ideas as far as what I can put on the ends and how I can spruce them up a little bit. Expensive. I'm telling you, like 25 to 30 bucks for like 20 or so inches. And that's really not that long. And these beads are not that expensive. So I strongly suggest just making your own. It'll save you a lot of money and it's fun. For sure. For sure. All right. So I'm going to continue on painting my black ones. I think I've kept you guys here long enough though. So I'm going to finish up painting all of my black ones. And then I will post a picture of the finished product. But anyway, this is the size of the big ones. Like I said, they're 22 millimeter. You can find them on Amazon. Just type 22 millimeter farm beads or wooden beads. I think on Amazon, if you search for wooden beads, you might have a little bit more luck. But anyway, like they know exactly what you're talking about because they're, like I said, they're very trendy. People are decorating their homes and offices with them for all different holidays. You'll see them, you'll even see them for sale in like craft stores and stuff too. So I know that they're very popular and very versatile. Like I said, you can make them any color you want. You can add any type of decoration to them, or you can just keep them plain. You don't even have to have a big O tag at the end of them. Whatever works for your decor. So if you guys would like to have a farm bead party, let me know. I have a ton of them. I usually buy, and I can post the link to the actual bag that I purchase if you guys just want an easy way to find them. But I usually buy like a variety pack, right? So the ones I buy have both of these two sizes in them and then like a middle size. So I think these are, I believe these are 16. These are 22, and then the middle size is either a 20 or an 18. But there are like all the way from like, I've seen from 12. Actually, you know what? I even saw an 8, but that would be almost like super tiny. And probably if you're going to paint something that small, you definitely probably want to go with the roll method, because I can't imagine trying to hold these little bitty beads. But you can do what you want. Yeah. So I know that they get very, very small, and then I think there's even maybe a 24 or a 28 that are even larger than this. But for the particular like tabletop type strands, I think those might be a little big. But they would be cool for a lot of different other things. So the package that I buy, like I said, has 3 different sizes in it. I think there's like 700 actual beads in it, and it's less than 15 bucks for the whole thing. I don't exactly remember the price for them, but it's reasonable, especially for as many beads as you get. So awesome. I will get you guys that information. I hope you had fun watching me paint and learning about farm beads. It's as easy, this is as easy, you know, as easy as it gets as far as the craft goes. Kids love it. You get a little bit messy, but this acrylic paint, see, my fingers are, there's a little bit on there, but I mean, don't mind my terrible nail polish. I need to take that off. But really, you just wipe it off with a little bit of water and life is good. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I will probably finish this up here before my crew gets back. Then we're all gonna get cleaned up and ready for our family dance. It's a DJ tonight, so the kids are excited. Kids are very excited. So that's our evening plans. All right, I'm gonna finish drinking my wine, painting my beads, and enjoying my evening. All right, I hope y'all do the same. Love you guys, and we'll chat soon. All right, take care. Bye.